It's time to wake up and get going.
Good morning. Today I have work and an arm day, so let's get going. Before I go to work, I'm gonna make a protein bowl and probably some cereal with some protein oats in it. But before I get going on making my food, I want to show you guys something. Look at this wall. It used to be pink. Look at this. You can see where it wasn't painted and you can see the paint. My girlfriend's grandpa got bored and he decided he wanted to help us paint. So he grabbed a bucket and a brush. He got to work and he did a phenomenal job. Thank you, Grandpa. He told me that this wall that I've been chipping the paint off of is good to go for paint. It doesn't need the paint all chipped off, only this area here where there was a little bit of water damage from this pipe coming down from the ceiling. So we're good to go on painting for this wall. My next project is there's a lot of bumpy stuff and some chipped paint on this blue wall here, so I'm gonna get working on this wall whenever I have time to do that. And once that wall is ready to paint, we'll paint it. And my next project after that is coming over here and doing a little bit of work, not a whole lot of work to do over here in the kitchen, but then we're gonna paint this wall. We're gonna leave this wall the way it is. We're gonna leave the walls going up to the stairs the way they are. Our bedroom is gonna be the last room that we work in. We're gonna have all of our stuff in this room like we do now, plus more because there's so much more to bring in. But we'll bring all of our stuff out of this room when we're working on it. And when we're working on it, we're going to be painting all of the walls. This wall here is ready to paint. We just have to get the stuff off of the wall, which means we have to have that room be done so that we can move this stuff into that room. That back wall is ready to paint, but all of this stuff needs moved out of the way. Some of it is going to be sold, some of it is going to be moved out of the basement. It's just all up to my girlfriend's grandpa for making that decision. There's a little bit of sanding that needs done on this wall, especially over there by where I'm sleeping, because there's just a bunch of bumpy shit all over the wall. But once it's sanded, it'll be ready to paint. But once again, all of that will be done after this room is done, so that we have a space to put all of the stuff that's in there in here while we're moving and doing the renovations for this room. So yeah, enough yapping. I'm gonna get to munching. A blended up bowl of protein powder, protein oats, frozen fruit, and milk. Some ham, cheese, bologna sandwiches, toasted, and 5 cookies. I'm about to munch. After a little bit of munching, I crushed up the cookies and put them in the bowl, and I whipped out the protein balls. My stomach is satisfied, so now I'm gonna do a load of laundry, I'm gonna shave, and I'm gonna shower. Let's do some laundry. My girlfriend is home from work and she is sleeping on the bed, so to avoid disturbing her, I am not going to fold the laundry. However, the laundry is dry, so I'm gonna go to work now. We have a big ass swim meet coming up next week, and it is gonna be a swim meet that lasts the entire week. One of the things we need to do for that swim meet before it gets going is we need to double up all of these lane lines. Every single lane gets 2 lane lines, and the outsides get a lane. Our lane lines are stored here in the storage room on these rollers, and we have a lot of them.
Some of them are marked, some of them are not, and we have a lot of stuff blocking the carts from being accessible. So today I am going to be going through this space, making sure the carts are accessible and putting the carts that we need up at the front, so when we put them in later this week, it'll be a lot easier. Let's get going. The storage room is more spacious. All of the lane lines that we will be putting out later in the week are out and closer to the door, while our longer lane lines are further back and snugged away. Now, let's test and calibrate our pool chemicals. I am helping with somebody's lifeguarding shift. I am going to be working the first hour and a half of their shift. After an hour and a half of lifeguarding, I'm gonna take my pre and hit that fucking arm day. But right now, I'm gonna chill in this bathroom, take a shit, edit my video, and get ready to guard. Work is done, and I am ready for an arm day. Arm day consists of seated isolated dumbbell bicep curls and seated isolated dumbbell hammer curls, V-bar tricep extensions, side lateral cable flies, front cable raises, cable straight bar bicep curls, single arm side tricep extensions, and reverse grip tricep extensions, single arm. Let's get going. Arm day! is done and the workout is done. Now I'm gonna shower, head to Walmart to get some dog food, and then head home.
My dog has eaten, laundry is put away, I have eaten, and now I'm gonna hell dive and hit the hay. Subscribe and have a good day.